Hey guys, name's Jake Rother, and I'm going to read you a couple different poems today that I found online. Alright, so the first one is Football Uniform by Rhonda J. Becker. So, football uniform. I remember watching you out upon the field. In the 7th grade, you were with a helmet as your shield. The uniform just hung upon your skinny frame, and the number on the jersey was your only name. I washed and soaked all those football pants all the time. I often said a little prayer for our team's little men. I hung the jersey out to dry with hopes of victory, watching how you were growing now for the entire world to see. You grew in size physically, as well as character too. I realized how the time has passed and the years they just flew. For as I watched your uniform after this game, that is your last, I hope and pray you remember the lessons from the seasons past. Winning is very glorifying and definitely the most fun. Sometimes, however, you did everything there was to be done. Yet the score didn't reflect the hard work and preparation the team put in, and you had to support each other with the compassion without the win. I stand here proudly staring at your number upon this shirt. I am wishing for more days that it would be filled with dirt. My mind will forever hold the picture of my son, waiting for his name to be called, and on the field he'd run. My little skinny boy had now become a man. In life, he will go now and do the best he can. Football has taught him teamwork and unity. God, I pray you help him become the best that he can be. So that was the first one. Alright, and the second one here is What Was Going Through Your Mind by DJ Tanner. This one's also about football, but all three of them are. So, what goes through your mind when you're running up the side? Only one man to beat. When he runs fast, you'll run faster. Can he take the heat? What's going through your mind when the X is open for the 40-yard touchdown pass? He catches the ball, and you hope this moment will always last. What are you thinking about when there's a hole the size of Texas on the 28 toss? What are you thinking about when you sack the QB for an 18-yard loss? What goes to your mind when coach is yelling at you for dropping the ball? Why is it that on kickoff that you get stopped at the first wall? Coach told your parents before the last season that you would most definitely let her. You gotta learn from your mistakes, always making yourself better. You're a good player, but you got a big head, and you think you're the best. You don't listen during practice or do the drills, so why are you different from all the rest? What's going through your mind when everything starts to go bad? What are you thinking about when you miss what you once had? You're getting buried in the depth chart, grades slipping, where did it all go? You start to drink, thinking, who's gonna know? You weren't a team player, and you were only out there for yourself. What was going through your mind when you saw there were no trophies on the shelf? Alright. And then the third and final one is called My Little Scrapper, and the author's name is just Judy. So, thinking back through all the years, how swiftly they've passed by, I close my eyes and bite my lip. Try so hard not to cry. You're always such a scrapper. A raging thunderstorm the day you shed your diaper. You don the uniform. Fear, never a factor. With the toughest, there you stood. You have the will, the soul, the heart. But I always knew you would. I watch you while you're sleeping, so still, so calm, serene. Once you step upon that football field, you are a powerful machine. I marvel at your talents. You're intense and dedicated. So keen, devoted, daring, just as I anticipated. Your qualities are endless. You're faithful, kind, and true. Righteous and respected. A leader. Josh, that's you. Watching you play any sport has always been a pleasure. You're masterful and focused. My pride I cannot measure. And now, my little scrapper, you become a strapping man, so stay steadfast, follow the sun, and be the best you can. Thanks, guys.